With the 4th pick in the 2020 entry draft, the Detroit Red Wings are very excited to select from Frölunda, Lucas Raymond.
3. That's how many players were drafted before Lucas Raymond in the 2020 NHL draft. Entering the NHL, Lucas Raymond was an immediate hit with the rebuilding Detroit Red Wings in the 2021-22 season. With 23 goals and 57 points in 82 games, Lucas Raymond finished 3rd on his team and among all NHL rookies in scoring. He was 4th in Calder voting and was voted into the NHL's all-rookie team. It's crazy to think that there were 3 other players drafted ahead of Lucas Raymond in the 2020 NHL draft. So in this video, I want to look at Raymond's career before he hit the NHL and headed up to the 2020 NHL draft, as well as take a look at the 3 players drafted ahead of him and see where they are now in terms of their NHL careers. Before we start, I see that only 93% of you are not subscribed to the channel. If you could, subscribe and click on the bell to turn on notifications so you never miss any of my videos. With that being said, enjoy! Lucas Raymond was born in Göteborg, Sweden on March 28, 2002, and since from a young age he has fell in love with the game of hockey. Raymond has played his whole junior career in his home country of Sweden, advancing for the ranks of the Frölunda Hockey Club system ever since he was 12 years old. Raymond would dominate every level of junior and would eventually reach the SHL, the top men's Swedish league, at age 16. He would score 2 goals in 10 games played with Frölunda in the 2018-19 season. Raymond would spend most of the 2019-20 season with the Frölunda SHL club at just 17 years old. He put up 10 points, 4 goals, 6 assists, and 33 games in the 3rd or 4th best men's league in the world and as one of the league's youngest players. Prior to the 2020 NHL draft, scouts said this about Raymond: a very well-rounded and highly skilled winger, Raymond is blessed with exceptional hockey sense. Furthermore, he has terrific hands, great speed, and fine work ethic. Plays with plenty insanity and battles hard for the puck. A nightmare to play against with his forechecking and puck stealing ability. He also plays a strong two-way game and is a useful penalty killer. Offensively, he has a strong wrist shot and excellent vision. Few weaknesses overall, and is a player that doesn't wait for the play to happen, but one that generates the play and make things happen. After being drafted by the Red Wings 4th overall in 2020, Raymond would play 1 more season for Frölunda. In 34 games, he scored 6 goals and 18 points and had a +1 rating. Raymond also represented Sweden at the international stage. At the 2018 U17, Lucas Raymond scored 4 goals and 3 assists for a total of 7 points in 6 games, helping Sweden win the bronze medal. In 2019, Raymond played 7 games in the U18, scored 4 goals and 8 points, helping Sweden win the gold medal. Raymond also represented Sweden twice in the World Juniors. He won a bronze medal in 2020, in which he had 4 points in 7 games, and in the 2021 World Juniors, he had 5 points in 5 games. Let's take a look at the 3 players drafted before Lucas Raymond in the 2020 NHL draft.
The clue for you. With the 3rd pick in the 2020 NHL draft, the Ottawa Senators choose this player. The correct response? Who is Tim Stutzle?
Talent oozes from every pore of one of the NHL's top young forwards, who is among the most talented players ever born in Germany. The 3rd overall pick in the 2020 NHL draft is a tremendous skater who is both fast and quick. He is an excellent playmaker who can dish to teammates at top speed, and his shot is also a weapon. He will get stronger and improve his play away from the puck as he matures. In his rookie season with the Ottawa Senators, Stutzle would score 29 points, 12 goals, 17 assists, and 53 games. During his 2nd season in the NHL, Stutzle switched from winger to center. He previously played this position before being drafted, and his game improved after the move. Stutzle would score 22 goals, 36 assists for a total of 58 points in 79 games in the 2021-22 season. With the Senators adding Claude Giroux and Alex DeBrincat, Stutzle will be playing at an all-star level very soon. The numbers back it up too. He has been so productive at such a young age. Stutzle already has put up a 50-point season at a .73 point per game pace. There are a few centers in the league that come to mind that match that level of production that early on in their careers.
The Los Angeles Kings are proud to select with the 2nd pick in the 2020 entry draft from Sudbury Wolves of the Ontario Hockey League, Quinton Byfield.
Byfield is elite in nearly every area of the game. He has incredible power and speed when it comes to his skating, as well as great stick handling and passing skills. He also possesses a stellar hockey IQ, which makes him a dangerous player when combined with his other assets. He spent most of the 2020-21 season in the AHL, in which he produced 20 points in 32 games. Byfield would also play for the Canes in 6 games that season, just scoring a single point. Byfield's 2021-22 season didn't go as planned. Heading into training camp, there were questions about where he would start the season, in the NHL or back in the AHL. After a strong training camp and impressive preseason performance, he was penciled into the NHL roster. Unfortunately, in one of the Canes' final preseason games, he fractured his ankle. He ended up missing 2 months and returned to the AHL and played 11 games with the Ontario Reign and scored 6 points. Byfield would also play 40 games with the Canes in that season, scoring 10 points. There are many people who will criticize the LA Kings management for many things, but one thing fans certainly cannot criticize them is on their patience with young players. They know becoming an NHL player can take some time and they're not afraid to wait it out. As the team gets better, this will become more difficult, but they have set themselves up perfectly to give Byfield the necessary time to develop. With more patience, he will soon develop into a franchise center.
With the first pick in the 2020 NHL Draft, the New York Rangers are proud to select from the Rimouski Oceanic, Alexis Lafreniere.
Lafreniere can play for defenders with his touch and stick handling ability. He can play around them with his speed and power, or he can lean on them, leverage his strength, drop his shoulder, and drive to his spot. As a rookie during the 2020-21 season, Lafreniere produced just 1 point and overtime goal in his first 15 games, but still ended up with 12 goals, 9 assists for a total of 21 points while playing in all 56 regular season games with the New York Rangers. Lafreniere took a step forward in many ways during his sophomore season. He finished with 19 goals, 12 assists, and 31 points in 79 games while skating 13 minutes 59 seconds a game, just 6 seconds more per game than he did the year prior. He followed that up with 9 points, 2 goals, and 7 assists in 20 playoff games. During the playoffs, he also became a bit of a pest that played with an edge, and he was quite effective at getting under the skin of opposing players. He even ended up fighting Steven Stamkos, something you probably wouldn't have seen happening. Lafreniere has been given his short end of the stick since joining the NHL, mainly due to the fact that he merged into a playoff caliber team right away and not a rebuilder where he have more opportunities. However, after the way he played in the playoffs, I'm going to say that Lafreniere will get consistent top 6 in power play time and be a key factor in the Rangers' offense in the future. We've looked at the 3 players drafted before Lucas Raymond in the 2020 NHL Draft. Arsman was lucky enough to find a stud in Raymond with the 4th overall pick. Even if Raymond was left out of the Calder conversation, Raymond put together a hell of a rookie season and any Red Wings fan should be happy. There's more than enough belief to think that Raymond could be a 30-30 guy moving forward. Possibly even a forward who can score 40 goals or maybe even 50 if he winds up being a massive scoring threat. The future of Red Wings hockey is bright and Raymond is one of those reasons. We're running out of time. Be sure to comment below on what I should do next, and as always, thanks for watching.